It's supposed to be live. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the show, YouTube. Welcome to the show. I will upload the show in its entirety when we finish because we're a whole hour and 15 minutes in. So we will start it in its entirety. Where's LS? I got to. You know what? We gonna call Leroy in a little while because Leroy is the neighborhood YouTube connoisseur. So he jumped in as if it was running, as if we were good. Everything normally starts on its own, man. When I press the button, everything goes live at the same time. So I don't know. Anyway, YouTube is there. You're in now, YouTube. We're an hour and 16 minutes in, but don't worry. I will restart the show. Or well, I will upload the show in its full entirety when we wrap up here tonight. But for the moment, you're in here now. So welcome, my friends. Welcome. All right. Yeah, so there's that, man. So, we got the sheriff election now. What do we have? We had the tax commissioner, Sonia Jackson. She mollywopped Kimberly Gadsden. And I'm not gonna lie, Sonia Jackson is an all right tax commissioner. I am mad though that she puts her name on everything. Like, I've never seen the tax commissioner name on our paper tags, our temporary tags, but she got her name there, and she's on some like Tiffany Henyard shit, except she's not as bad as Tiffany Henyard. Okay. So we got Tiffany Williams. Tiffany Williams is running for the Republican. So did you yeah, bro, I got it. I seen it. It wasn't live. It wasn't going. I pressed the button and it jumped on over on YouTube. So I'm going to upload the whole show in its entirety once we finish. They're on for now for the rest of the show, but I'm going to like deactivate that one and put up the whole show in its entirety. Tiffany Williams is the Republican representative for coroner, and David Campbell will be she'll be taking on David Campbell, who is the incumbent, which is quite interesting. The fact that our coroner, the person who deals with dead bodies, is a partisan election. Ain't that something? All right. And then we get down to the county commission chair. Joe Boblaski, which is interesting because look, guys, he got 9,960. That's a countywide. That is a countywide election. And he got 9,960. Meanwhile, another countywide Republican election, she got 10,059. Mr. Leroy. Why you ain't told us that YouTube wasn't working? Why you ain't tell us that YouTube was not running this whole time? It took for Rumble to come over here and say it's not on. What you got going on? I got to hit you with the Baba Dick Gregory, huh? Oh, you just got back in? A likely story. Anyway, y'all, look. Tiffany got 10,059 on a countywide. Meanwhile, Joe Balaski got 9,960 on a countywide. This man here, I thought you was on CPT. Nah, bruh. We on MAGA time around her. We on MAGA time. Okay. Joe Bob Lasky will be taking on Chester Ellis. Wayne Noah. Wayne Noah will be our District 1 rep. Melinda Scott Hodge will be District 2 rep. Bobby Lockett will be District 3. See, this is the interesting thing about our like county elections. Like, they literally, like, you make it out of the primary. When it comes to your districts, you pretty much make it into your seat, right? Look at this. Look at this. 2 Republicans. That's the only run for District 1 County Commission. 2 Republicans. 1 Democrat, 1 Democrat, 1 Republican, 1 Democrat, District 5. Now, District 6, here we go. We got a fight between Leonard Massey and Adolph Whiteley. District 7, we got a fight between Dean Kicklighter and Orlando Scott. Now, that's a strong Republican area. A strong Republican area. He's incumbent. He's going to win, more than likely. And then District 8. So there's a runoff between Lorene Bowles and Marsha Buford. And then we had the party questions. And then the judges. Look at this, the judges. Look, Judge Boggs, unopposed. Ellington, unopposed. Peterson, unopposed. Andrew Pinson. And we're going to go statewide. So the Democrat won in Chatham County, but this is a statewide election. And I do believe that Andrew Pinson mollywopped John Barrow because, again, Georgia is a red damn state. Stephen Dillard, Court of Appeals, incumbent, unopposed. Court of Appeals, Hodges, unopposed. Court of Appeals, Land, unopposed. Court of Appeals, Mercier, unopposed. Miller, retiring. Jeff Davis, Tabitha Ponder. Jeff Davis with the win. Rickman, incumbent, unopposed. Watkins, incumbent, unopposed. My girl, and my boo right here, they're one of my favorite female judges, man. Judge Lisa Colbert, incumbent, Superior Court, unopposed. She got that. Look at that. 26,304 votes. Now these are nonpartisan races here, guys. So look at that. Unopposed, 26,000 locked in. Now, Penny Friesman retired. Penny Friesman retired. Chris Middleton and Frank Pennington. And Chris Middleton won. I'm going to get Judge I'm going to possibly get Middleton on the show pretty soon and talk about his win. I like Chris Middleton. At the same restaurant opening that I talked to the other elected official, me and Middleton, the info was coming out on what was happening in New York, right? I like Judge Middleton. And I called him Judge. I said, "What's up, Judge?" He's like, "Nah, it ain't election time yet, Judge." Well, now it is, Judge. And let's just say he was not too pleased. He was not too pleased with what was going on in that courtroom. All right. So Judge Morris kept his seat. Of course, he ran unopposed. Liz Coolidge, unopposed. Derek White, unopposed. Greg Sapp, unopposed. Probate judge, Tom Bordeaux versus Anthony Burton. Tom Bordeaux beat the mollywop out of Anthony Burton. Anthony, you caused that on yourself, homie. Don't worry. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You caused it on yourself, my guy. There was a few missteps. Judge Moss went against Vanessa Bailey, and my Lord, Vanessa Bailey, how I got to hit you with we got to hit you with the what's her name, y'all? Greta. We got to hit you with the Greta Thunberg. How dare you? That's what Judge Moss said. How dare you? Oh, po baby, beat her by 11 and some change. 11,000 and some change on the votes. Goodness gracious. Now, this one right here, I like Katie Brewington as an individual, as a person that practices law. I like Katie Brewington. I've only had an interaction or two with Tracy Mackey, but I've had quite a few interactions and dealings with Katie Brewington. Question Katie Brewington. That was a hard loss, man. Congratulations to you, though. 44.98% of the vote. I mean, you did it. You did that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Because, you could have got 3% of the vote. You could have got 2% of the vote, but you got 44.98. You got right at 45% of the vote on your first electoral bid. That's awesome. 12,395 votes. That is awesome. So congrats to you. Congrats. Crystal Denise Harmon, judge for Recorder's Court. And we have the school board. District 1, Denise Grabowski beat Barbara Hubbard. Dion Hoskin ran unopposed for District 2. District 3, Connie Hall, the incumbent, beat out Tanette Taharka Myers. And District 7 was an upset. My man, the incumbent, Michael Johnson, lost to Miss Stephanie Campbell, who is new. Now, I asked, I don't even know why the hell Jay Jones even jumped in that race. Jay, why the hell you jump in that race? Why? You jumping in ever since you got off of county commission, you've been jumping in every damn race you can jump into, and you've been coming up short, my dog. Step back, rearrange, do something else, and then possibly come back. But come on, man, all this run until you gun, that's got to stop, bro. That has got to stop. I don't know. Maybe Pro just going crazy, y'all. Maybe that's what it is. Hit the like button, man. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yo, man, my chat is reporting to me, and it's abysmal. You guys are in there. You're watching this good shit, and you're not smashing the like button? What's wrong? Is it too local for you? You don't like these Savannah politics? Is that what it is? You don't like Savannah politics? You need something else? You need something else in your life? Oh, okay. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can hit you with something else. Let me see if I can hit you with something else. All right? Let me see. Smash the like button. Share. Like. Share. Let me hit you with something then. Let's talk a little bit more elections, but let's talk about good old Fulton County. LS, ain't this home for you, bro? Ain't you in Fulton? Look at this. Nakima Williams. Oh. What just happened? Oh, okay. Look at this. Nakima Williams. She has a challenger, Bongo Salveson. Bongo got 1,365 votes, while Nakima got 32,963. I think it's safe to say that is a fucking Democrat county to the end. Jesus. District 6, Jeff Criswell. He's a Republican challenger to the incumbent Lucy McBath, who got 32,560 votes. Jeez. District 7. Now, District 7 might be in play. Rick McCormick, who's the incumbent, is going against Bob Christian in November. And then we got the state Senate. Incumbent is Josh McLaurin. No opposition in November, so he gets another term. State Senate. The incumbent Brandon Beach has an opponent from the Democrats, and it will be Lila Michelle Lionel. District 28, Donzella James is going back in there, unopposed in November. District 35, State Senate District 35, Jason Estevez, no opponent, going straight in. District 36, State Senate, Nan Arup, no opponent, going straight in. District 38 is going to be a runoff between Rashawn Kemp and Ralph Long III. Sonia Halpern is going back in State Senate unopposed. Sean Still, the incumbent. Wait a minute. The incumbent for District 48 State Senate, Sean Still, is going against Ashwin Ramaswamy. That's going to be an interesting race. State Senate District 56. The incumbent, John Albers, has a Democrat opponent, J.D. Jordan. District 25, State House. The incumbent, Todd Jones, is going against Elaine Padgett. But let's go down to the fun. Those are all the state houses. I don't care about the state houses up there. I know Fulton is home of LS. But we got to get to the real reason that we came to Fulton County. 89,620 votes cast on Democrat ballots. Democrat ballots, 89,620 cast. And Fannie Willis got 77,961 out of those. And she's going against Courtney Kramer. My God. Well, I got something for her. Courtney Kramer. I got some goods, man. You need to hire the pro. Hire the pro, Courtney. We're gonna make it happen, man. We're gonna get you in there. Now, this is the one that I wanted to get to down here. LS, where your boy at, man? Tag him. You know who I'm on the way to. Tag your boy. Tag your boy. Tell him he needs to come front and center. Now, this is interesting. So, Scott McAfee, who's the judge in the Trump case, is a Republican. He got 60,100 votes over Robert. LS, is Robert Patillo supposed to be a Republican? Because I need to know. I need to know if he's a Republican. We got mutual friends and they're all Republicans. They're all conservative. So is Robert Patillo supposed to be a conservative? Is that really? You see how many she got in the last election? Let's find out. We can find those things out. The real me, the real me. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see. I do need to put this in a new one. All right, now y'all not gonna let me go. You guys are not cool, Fulton County. Let's see. All right, let me see if I do this and this. All right, there we go. Her election was what, in 2020, right? November 3rd, November 3rd, 2020. All right. Absolutely not. He's blue through and through. All right. Well, if he's blue through and through, I'm going to go to his page because I got an issue. All right. Fulton County, 2020. See, guys, this is why you walk with the pro. You see how pro just goes straight to that? You know what I'm saying? All right. Solicitor General, County Commission, statewide referendum. All right. Should be somewhere up in here. There we go. Well, first of all, well, shit. Well, shit. And it says nonpartisan. Which is interesting because they all say NP next to them, which is nonpartisan. But it says Dem next to her name. That's crazy. But look. She received 431,050 fucking votes. And she didn't have anybody to run against. Wow. It's that much of a Democrat county, huh? Is that much of a Democrat county? That's fucking crazy. So 431,000. That was in the general election. Let's see. Um. Hmm. Let's see the primary from that time. See, now you got me going down. You got me going down the rabbit holes. And I want to go talk about the Bronx. I want to talk about the Bronx. Like, share, subscribe to stream, y'all. Like, share, share, share. She got 73,145 fucking votes. Wow. But all that is over for her. All of that is over for her. Because this happened this week. Amanda Timpson. This is the whistleblower, y'all. out of Fannie Willis's office. We're going to jump into it, and then since we're talking about Fannie, and then we're going to go talk about Trump and the awesomeness that happened up in New York. Okay? Check this out.
Office is. Do you know how many employees totally in the Fulton DA's office?
I don't. Hundreds.
Do you know how many attorneys, assistant district attorneys?
If I even spoke on it, I wouldn't be accurate because I haven't been there in 2 years. However, I know there's hundreds.
All right.
At least
And
150,
it sounds like
I would think.
hundreds of support staff or other administrative personnel such as yourself as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is in this new positions when you began reporting to Michael Cuffey?
Yes.
All right. Did you continue to supervise the OJJDP grant
Yes.
in your new position?
Yes. I was actually written into the grant as the grant project director. So no matter what I did, if that grant was valid, I would be supervising the grant.
All right. But you weren't paid through the grant?
No.
All right. And did you continue running the junior DA program?
Yes, for a short time.
All right. All right. Well, as 2021 begins, you're in your new role that has the same duties and more, and you're now reporting to Michael Cuffey instead of Paul Howard.
Correct.
Did you notice any irregularities or problems with the administration of this OJJDP grant?
Yes. In early March of 2020.
All right, y'all. So this is where the shit hits the fan for Fannie, because as you know, the state is looking at Fannie for misuse of funds, and the feds, Jim Jordan and them, are looking into Fannie for misusage of funds and possible embezzlement. So here we go.
After a lot of the administrative work was done on the grant, we need to now get to work. And so Michael Cuffey, who is the new chief programs officer, invited myself and my colleague, who also co-wrote the grant, into a meeting just so he could understand the scope of the grant. In this meeting, this was the first time that he kind of mentioned that what he wanted to spend the grant on, and he articulated that he wanted to spend the grant on computers, travel, and swag. At the time, we were saying swag, because there was a lot of rebranding going on. And so, like, each unit now had their own sweaters and their own mugs and stuff. And there was a complete and total rehaul of the building and stuff. So this idea of having swag was like a big thing. So those are the three things.
Trinkets. These are pens and coffee cups and T-shirts and sweatshirts, things promoting the new district attorney?
Correct.
Okay.
And so I quickly kind of interjected and let him know that those were not things that we could do with the grant. At that point, it seemed as if he hadn't read the grant narrative, and so I just wanted to educate him. I was a bit concerned, but at that point, it was the first time I had heard of it. I just tried to kind of set him straight and tell him, like, oh, we can't do that. It's really specific, and it's specific to programming. We can't buy any equipment. And that was a huge thing because in the grant narrative, in the grant budget, it says specifically no equipment. And so his idea for wanting to get computers and even pay for travel, like, those are completely out of the scope of the grant.
Okay. And you know that because you wrote the grant?
Correct.
And in the grant plan, you tell how the money is going to be spent?
Correct.
And in the budget, you identify how it's intended to be spent?
Correct.
Did any of those documents provide for spending money on swag?
No.
Did any of those documents provide for spending money on computers or other equipment?
No, sir.
Did any of those documents or budgets provide for money to be spent for travel?
No.
Okay. And how about on the junior DA grant? I think we called that the JAG grant. Were you continuing to administer that in March of 2021?
Yes.
And did you notice or detect or hear about any intentions to improperly spend that money?
Not in March, but as time went on, yes.
So what happened when you straightened Michael Cuffey out, and after he had told you his intentions of how he intended to spend the money, you told him that was illegal? What was his reaction?
Initially, he let me know that it was the employees in the DA's office call Miss Willis Madam. So he let me know that it was Madam's vision, and I basically said, okay, I understand that, but that's not what the grant says. And as a director of the grant, I wanted to make sure that I was careful and clear what the grant said. And this grant was written prior to her coming in the office. I assumed at the time that maybe they just weren't aware, but I just wanted to make him aware that that is not what the grant says.
Okay. Did you hear further conversations about the misuse of the money, or did he follow your advice and not spend it on swag and travel and equipment?
So initially, that was just the initial time. I continued to be persistent and to let him and everybody else know that we could not spend the grant in that manner. And he persisted to say that that was what we were going to do with the grant. In weekly meetings, we had weekly program team meetings. He would say that, so it was multiple people that heard his intentions to spend this money that way. And I was just persistent in letting him know that that was not what we could do. And I noticed as I persisted to let him know that my treatment drastically started to change. Yes, specifically from Michael Cuffey, in the form of being disinvited to meetings or being blatantly rude, or when I said, hey, we can't do that, just staring directly into my eyes and then just walking off. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't know, if this was an intimidation factor or what was going on, but I just knew I had to stand my ground because I was, fearful of the misuse of funds.
Okay. Well, so the story ends there, or did you continue your complaints?
No, I continued my complaints. Ultimately, in May of 2021, the overwhelming retaliation and pushback got so bad.
All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and I got both my fam is over here. They're going crazy. That old white man said swag. Yeah, I am loving swag being used in a serious proceeding. So swag is what they're calling merchandise, right? They literally call merchandise swag in these proceedings and stuff. It's man, slang is being introduced on all levels, but they are representatives of we the people, and if we the people are using words such as swag, then obviously it gets implemented into their conversations. If there is Fannie Willis swag, it could be a great MAGA collectible, right? We're gonna find out about that. Leroy, let me know about that Fannie Willis swag, bro. What we got to do to get our hands on some of that Fannie Maybach? Let's go.
I sent an email to Miss Willis, and I told her that I had followed the chain of command to no avail, and I really needed to speak with her. At this time, I believed that she had no idea what was going on, and I wanted to make her aware of what I saw to be a potentially illegal and dangerous situation, and I didn't want there to be any scandal related to her administration.
You sent that directly to her?
I did.
Did she reply?
She did not.
Okay.
But I believe 2 or 3 days later, Mr. Cuffey approached me and said that he knew that I reached out to her and that no matter what I did, that she was just going to come back to him. And so at that point, I didn't really know who to go to or.
Boy, she is blowing the whistle like Too Short, ain't it?
What to do, because when I attempted to make her aware of what I saw to be a illegal situation, it was told directly to the person that was doing what I saw to be illegal.
Mr. Cuffey.
Mr. Cuffey,
Okay.
correct.
Did you complain to anybody else other than Mr. Cuffey in your email to Fonnie Willis?
Not in my initial email. Things started to progress as far as my retaliation. It was almost daily that it was something. If it wasn't something, it was, something else. Eventually, the junior DA program started to near, and he started saying that he was going to be buying Apple products with the junior DA funds.
Apple products like Apple iPhones or computers?
Computers.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but he just really wanted these Apple computers. So I let him know that we couldn't do that with the junior DA funds either. And so he took me off the directing the junior DA program and put other people in my place. And then eventually, when junior DA started in June of 2021, I noticed that there were youth in the program that were not Fulton County residents, weren't even residents of the state of Georgia. There were youth in the program from Florida, from Wisconsin. And so, of course, I questioned it. I felt like, our youth in Fulton County have so much need. Why are we not focusing on the youth in our county?
Yeah. 30 minutes into this testimony, these words need to be shared with every resident of Fulton County. They need to know. They need to know what this young lady is saying. Pay attention, because it's about to get crazier. It's finna get hot in here for Fannie Willis, y'all.
Especially when the grant and the grant application or the application to the program specifically say that must be Fulton County residents, must attend Fulton County or Atlanta Public Schools. So when I brought that to him,
We're still talking about Mr. Cuffey.
Mr. Cuffey, excuse me, sorry. So when I brought that to Mr. Cuffey, the next day I was told that we needed to have a meeting, and he attempted to put me on some type of a plan, like a professional development plan. I've never been written up, never had any warnings, so I
was wondering if you have a history of being a troublemaker in the
I do
workplace.
not. I do not. And in the evidence that I gave you, I also included 24 letters of recommendation from everybody that I've worked for in the past 12 years, including everybody here in Atlanta that I've ever worked for, saying the exact opposite of what's been stated of me. However, he tried to put me on some plan, but the plan was like a personal attack on me. It talked about my appearance, and it was just not a professional. So I escalated my concerns to HR.
What's wrong with her appearance? Her forehead a little shiny, but I mean, shit.
Human
Resources, excuse me. So the HR personnel in the DA's office, her name is Kyra Banks. I reached out to her on July 7th of 2021, and we met on July 20th. And I basically told her all of my concerns, and she said she took notes and told me that she would escalate my matter. On July 23rd,
escalate, in your view, means take it up the ladder to
Yes.
a higher, somebody above Mr. Cuffey.
Absolutely.
Okay.
On July 23rd, there was additional retaliation, and I reached. It was just so much. I was extremely anxious,
That's true,
even
Alice.
coming to work, because I just didn't know from day to day what type of retaliation I would receive.
Yeah.
On July 26th.
Hold on, we're going to pause it for a second because my dog Haram Life is checked in the building. What up, dog? What it do, homie? Hope you've had a great Friday, man. We just in here talking about these things that happened this week when it comes to Fannie Willis, and shit's about to get really real for Fannie, bro. I am on a campaign from Savannah to destroy Fannie Willis and any other punk-ass DA that's on that bullshit. It's MAGA time, baby. Let's go.
I reached out to Dexter Bond, who is the chief of staff in the
Chief
DA's
of
office.
Staff to Ms. Willis?
Yes.
Okay.
And I reached out to Dexter because we worked in the previous administration together. He knew my work ethic, and I just felt like I needed somebody in the office to understand and know what was going on. And
What was his role with Paul Howard?
He, under Paul, I think he wasn't chief of staff. I think he was I can't remember his exact role, if I'm being honest, but he was a
Administrative
high up
position?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's an attorney as well.
He had worked in higher levels of administration for DA Paul Howard as well.
Yes,
before.
and I believe he worked with Paul Howard for like 7 years. So he.
Okay. So you reached out to him
Yes.
directly. All right, tell us about that.
And I told him there were youth in the junior DA program from out of the area. I told him how he treated me. I told him about the PDP. I told him about the OJJDP funds, and I sent him a copy of the PDP, and I told him specifically in a text. Well, I spoke to him in person, and then I sent him a picture of this professional development plan, and I said to him specifically that at this point in time, like, he's putting you guys in a situation where I have multiple potential lawsuits because of how he's treating me, and I said I need to speak with Ms. Willis because I don't believe she knows. That was, I believe, at 11 o'clock in the morning, and then about he responded back to the PDP by saying, wow, period, this is a problem, period. And then text me saying, you have a meeting with the DA at 3 p.m.
This is in July of 21 sometime.
Yes, this is July 26th of 2021. And so immediately, you know, I felt like a weight was lifted. Finally, I'll get to let her know because I felt like I was trying to, in part, protect her, protect the youth of Fulton County, and just protect the integrity of these grants. And so ultimately, at 3 p.m., I went to Ms. Willis's office. Judging by Dexter was in this meeting, I could tell that she was already kind of briefed. And I went to, she said something to the effect of, now what's going on? So I went to speak and tell her, I said, I'm concerned about the way the grants, and I think I said something else, and she cut me right off in the middle of my sentence and said, effective immediately, you're going to be moved, and demoted me to the role of file clerk. So immediately,
You went from a department head to a file clerk.
Correct, a program head. So I went from the director of juvenile diversion to a file clerk, which changed not only the function of my job, it changed my schedule, it changed my location, it changed, I mean, this is frivolous, but I was taken off the website. I was essentially like banished for what I saw to be protecting her at the time.
Did she say why you were being demoted?
No, not at that time. The meeting lasted maybe 2 to 5 minutes because she cut me off immediately and told me I was demoted. So I was kind of left flabbergasted, and I reached back to her that evening via email just to get some clarity, and that was the first time I ever heard that she was saying that she wasn't pleased with my work. And it's important to note, I don't want to get too far in the weeds, I feel like we're already there, but it's important to note that 3 weeks prior to this, she had just asked me to assist in another department. So 3 weeks before, she wasn't dissatisfied with my work. So it was shocking to me that suddenly she was dissatisfied with my work the day that I disclosed that I was concerned about the way these funds were being spent.
You have mentioned several times about retaliation. What type of conduct or actions were aimed towards you that you felt were retaliation? This demotion's pretty clear cut, but
Yeah.
were you being treated differently by Mr. Cuffey or Mr. Bond or any other supervisory type employees?
Yes. Treatment as far as, like I said, being disinvited to meetings, just the attitude of when I would ask for things or ask for additional like guidance or feedback, it wouldn't happen. I also, in addition to, I sent him an email because he was essentially stifling my work. I was completing tasks that Ms. Willis had asked me in previous meetings, and I would be asking him like, hey, did you get this to her? Hey, I've had this done. Did you look over it? I'm waiting for your feedback. And I was just essentially put on the back burner. Also, like the PDP, the demotion was the first act from Ms. Willis directly. And then after that, because of the change in my work schedule and the change in my work location, I had asked for accommodations or a different setting because they were rehabbing the building, and it was causing me some health issues because I have pre-existing existing condition. And I was told no, and told if I brought it up again, it would negatively impact my future evaluations, which would impact my employment. And about an hour later, my laptop was confiscated, so I couldn't work from home even if I wanted to. Sometimes I would come to work and now as a file clerk, I would literally be putting thousands of documents into alphabetical order and then creating an Excel spreadsheet.
What department were you in as a file clerk? Were you changed to a different department or just removed as program head and kept in that same juvenile justice department?
No, I was moved to record restriction, and then ultimately I became the file clerk liaison between pre-indictment, pretrial indictment diversion for adults and the record restriction. So stuff I've never done or have any type of...
Record restriction is what us old guys used to call expungement.
Yes.
From your record. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
they restrict your record so people can't see about your prior convictions or charges against you that you've resolved through a pretrial diversion program or first offender plea, something like that.
Yes.
Okay, totally different than what you were trained to do, your interest, your background, and your experience under Paul Howard's office.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I didn't receive any real training, so I couldn't go into certain systems. The only thing I could really do is put things in alphabetical order and put them into Excel spreadsheets, and that's what I did. And there was 2 occasions where I came to work and the over 1,500 documents that I put in alphabetical order were now all in disarray. So things like that, to where it just made coming to work a very anxious event.
And there's another hour and 45 minutes or so of this here hearing that I suggest that you go and watch. It's the full hearing, testimony in Georgia Senate Special Committee hearing for investigation of DA Fannie Willis. Take the opportunity, go look at that video, finish it out yourself, because, man, they're trying it. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what they're doing and trying it, y'all. Y'all want to know what they're doing? They pushing everybody to Trump. That's right. They're pushing everybody over to Mr. They don't understand it. They can't seem to understand what they're doing. And I'm trying to figure out, what the hell is y'all problem? Do you think it's a game? Do you really think it's a game? 'Cause we're coming. Oh, we're coming. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, shouts out to Rumble user, giving me a nice little retweet. I'm trying to get in here to what I want y'all to see, and my notifications are all popping up on the pop up. But that ain't what I want. What is this? What are you doing? No, I don't want that. What? Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah, man, it's all kind of craziness going on. All kind of craziness going on. All right. So, I want you guys to see this. Gotta mute that. Got a biggie. Here, here. And I want to give you guys one of my favorite images. That's right. It's my guy, the Don himself. Getting down in the boogie down Bronx. You cannot be in the boogie down Bronx and not boogie down. Look at him. Look at rare form. That's Dancing Trump. Dancing Trump is activated. Dancing Trump is activated. You know why he boogieing? Look at that funk. Look at that. Look at that. My man is having a good time. You know why he's having a good time? He's having a good time because check it out. You need to see this. You need to see this. Let's go. All right, I got to cut the music off because they're going to hit me. Let's take it back to the top. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look, let's take it back. Pay attention to your eyes. Pay attention to your eyes. Pay attention to your eyes. Chocolate. Y'all see all that chocolate? Let's do some more. Chocolate. Let's do some more. Well, that's Byron Donalds, but chocolate. Look at that. Chocolate. Look through there. Chocolate. Chocolate. You saw baby? I saw baby chocolate. Let's go. Look at more chocolate. More chocolate. More chocolate. More chocolate. Let's go back. I saw baby chocolate. I want y'all to see baby chocolate. Y'all got to see baby chocolate. Look at that. Baby chocolate. Asian and chocolate. Chocolate back there. Chocolate in the front. Chocolate. Damn. Well, who that is right there? And somebody find out who that look like a BBL. Or maybe not. Maybe that's natural. Look at that. Look at that. You know what? That's right. That's right. I had to get right. You feel me? I had to get right. It's on and popping. Trump out here kicking ass. My man went out to the Bronx. Having a long beard sucks sometimes. My man went out to the Bronx and had the time of his life. That's right. We can't talk MAGA and not be MAGA tight. You feel me? This was calling my name. I had one. I still have it. It's on the dashboard of my car. It's sun bleached. But I got it when I went to the White House with Trump in 2019. And when you see me pull out the visor, you knew it was on and popping. Now, when you see me pull out that camouflage MAGA hat with the orange writing, you best to get out the way, because pro means war. Pro means war when that camouflage MAGA hat pull up. You know what I'm saying? I got to find out as a video that I wanted to share with y'all. Let me find it. I know I retweeted it. Maybe it disappeared. They could have got rid of it. There's been a lot of that going on lately. I don't see it. It was a picture of the line of Trump in the Bronx. It was actually video. See if I can find it right quick for you. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Let's watch this video. We got a beautiful video from the War Room. I love the War Room videos. The War Room videos are awesome. I actually made it into one of the War Room commercials myself. All right. Let's check this out, guys.
This is the place that every one of us here today has been proud to call our home, our town, our city. And we are the ones who are going to make our city great again. I believe that we can win New York State. It's hardworking patriots like you who are going to save our country. There is nothing we cannot do and no height we cannot achieve. Together we will make America powerful again. We will make America great again.
Wait a minute, boy. Boy, they don't want to see this. Boy, they don't want to see this. They don't want to see this. Oh my gosh, let's keep going.
Again, thank you, BRONX.
They don't want to see this. Look at this. Look, wait a minute. I can't even finish. Look. Oh. Boy, they don't want to see this. Boy, they don't want to see this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go.
Thank you, New York. We love you. Thank you.
You can't handle the truth.
Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Meanwhile, we have idiots like, let's find this bitch. Oh, there she is. Meanwhile, we have idiots like this, who's being very racist, might I add. I feel offended. And I feel like she's,
Well, I'll tell you, it won't make a difference at all, Jake, and that is for Donald Trump to be the ringleader of and invite all his clowns to a place like the Bronx. New York will never, ever support Donald Trump for president. We know him better than anyone, and that means we understand what he's all about is just for himself. So this state will go solidly behind Joe Biden for president, as it has in the past. So he wants to spend his time doing these made-up fake rallies and pretending their support here. Be my guest, because while you're doing that, Donald Trump, Joe Biden's out there on the other side making sure he's delivering for all Americans. And so go ahead, spend all your time you want in New York, because we'll be with Joe Biden, and Joe Biden's out there winning over the rest of the battleground states.
You stinking ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. And in the words of Forrest Gump, well, that's all I got to say about that. Get this bitch off my screen. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what Shawty got to say.
His policies, I like how he says it like it is, and and Biden gotta go. I'm sick of him.
And what would you say to a black person that says that you're not black because you're voting for Trump?
Well, then I guess I identify as a white man. I don't know. I don't care what anybody has to say. I'm a mother. I care about the future of my child, and I care about policies over, rhetoric.
Well said.
His policy.
Now that's chocolate right there. That is milk chocolate. That is straight from the coca plant right there, boy. All right, oh God. Let's see. What's this person has to say? Let's see.
Where are you from?
The Bronx, actually.
I'm originally from the Bronx and from New York.
I'm from the Bronx.
Right here in the Bronx, New York. This is home, right here.
AOC says if you're not a Democrat, you don't belong here in the Bronx. Right. What do you say?
I disagree with that.
I don't think she should be here in the Bronx. I actually don't know any Democrats living in the Bronx.
Look, AOC, look at the tremendous support for Mr. Donald J. Trump.
You need to tell her then she need to stay out the Bronx, because look at all the people around. Everybody's here for Trump. I am a Democrat, and I belong here.
And who are you voting for?
Donald J. Trump.
What has AOC done for the Bronx?
She's done nothing for the Bronx. Nothing. Nothing's changed. Nothing's gotten any better.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Let her come to the Bronx and let her come among us people that struggle. She doesn't even know what struggle is.
Where are you from?
The Bronx.
Now, let me see. And it's interesting that she say that, because I saw a video of AOC recently. I saw a video of AOC. Let's find out. Let's find out. It's all good, Mike. I ain't stressing it. Is it this?
Okay. So I'm looking out for you all. So there's two things. First, federally, when the president's marijuana-related. Okay.
So that's her empty rally, but there was something else, and let me see if I can find it, because this was hilarious. Yeah, I think it's this one.
Sorry, sir, we're taking lines. Sir, we're taking lines. Sir, we're having people write their names on a piece of paper.
American citizens before migrants. Oh, American. Hell. American citizens. Don't you touch me. Don't touch me.
Let's see. Oh, wow. They're booing the man with the American flag. That's sad. That's not the one I was looking for. Oh, man, where is it? Is it this?
Clear war with Russia. We're sending F-16. If we send F-16s,
No. She was sitting on the stage, and she was like, she was trying to fuck out her constituents. Like, I'm talking about literally swinging her feet, dancing to the fact that they were like expressing their displeasure to her. and she didn't care. Okay, I'll have to find it. And send it. Like, her people are not. They are not Team AOC. They're not Team AOC. Everybody's getting on the Trump train. It's happening. They're scared. They are scared. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to react. They know everybody is on the Trump train. So I don't know. Hey, I just got a message. I got a notification too. 9:54. Cannon is live with HJ. Let's see what's going on over there. Do one in the chat if we should do a griftception right quick. Should we grift off of Cannon and HJ? One in the chat if you think we should grift off of Cannon and HJ. What do you guys think? Should we grift off of them, or should we keep going and then open up the phone lines? What y'all want to do? 1 for the grift, 2 for the phone calls. 1 for the grift. All right. The one, damn, ones came in heavy. All right. We're going over there. We're going to go griff. We're going to go grift.
At Jiffy Lube,
we're going to grift for a second.
In fact, we're kind of obsessed. It's why we've been taking car business with quick quality.
So we have some interesting things happen in Haiti today,
Forrest
guys.
Whitaker play his fucking part as soon as they kill him. We have a made for TV movie. Forrest Whitaker go and play Jimmy Barbecue. One of his brothers. So he said, "What do you hold? Let me back it up real quick. So, 'cause it's down bottom. Today we're taking the occasion to tell the international community to give Haiti a chance, because what is happening is Jesus Christ, I can't read, because what is happening is in Haiti now. We Haitians have to decide who is going to lead the country and what model of government we want. We're going to figure it out, how to get Haiti out of its misery, and it is now, if the international community continues on the road we are on now, it will plunge Haiti into further chaos. That was his warning back in March. That was his warning back in March to the U.S. and everybody else that's over there now.
So if y'all don't know, there was a killing that took place today down in Haiti. A U.S. official's family was taken out. And we all know that Haiti has been in turmoil lately. They have been honestly going through their second freeing and revolution. So they've been telling everybody about barbecue and what barbecue's eating people, but barbecue really ain't out there eating people like that, man. They just wanted to scare people because they are freeing them of the hegemony that is the U.S. The U.S. foolishness that has been happening out there in Haiti. And we all know that it has been very, very interesting in Haiti since, really Obama and them. Obama and them was doing some shady dealings. Haiti and them, she had her brother who had control of the gold mines in Haiti. Like, they have been robbing the resources of Haiti for years. And now they're stepping up and they're saying, absolutely not. This shit has to stop. And it stops here right now. So that's where they are. And here we are. It's gotten real crazy. Yeah, Mike, the Clintons, man. So go ahead and smash this like button. So yeah, man. They'll probably be streaming for a little while. Let's listen in for a second, and then we're gonna open up phone lines.
Oh my God!
Black on black violence.
Yeah, because they not going to blame the United States if a Kenyan soldier pop a Haitian gang member or a leader. They ain't going to blame that. Or vice versa, yeah. Nope, they're not going to blame that. Like you said, the minute you send some troops over there and they get into a scuffle or a skirmish with the rebels or the gangs over there in Haiti, and they get murked, That's what they're gonna be like. You know, you got families gonna be rebelling. You gonna have a bunch of problems here. And then now you gotta go. You're gonna, well, maybe they might want to do that. Occupy Haiti because you gotta get your get back.
Yeah, man,
You
the
know what I
Clintons
mean?
are some dirty
But it's
people
crazy
down there in
that,
Haiti.
you know, even Canada, they over there dropping dollars on the Haitian military police force, using them as the proxy. It's like, what's the play for Haiti? What's the play? What's the play? Is it for the natural resources? You know, what is it? That's my question. You know, and I mean, I guess Occam's razor, the easiest solution is the best answer, right? It's got to be for that oil or that vibranium, like you said. You know, and once they got all the vibranium, they're gonna turn that shit into a tourist attraction.
So, like I said, man, they out there trying to get those resources up out of all the resources that they can get out of Haiti. That's what they're doing, and that's how it's going down.
And with these incidents, it just accelerates it, right?
I don't like the fact. So you guys can go and you guys can finish watching it over there. I'll probably jump over there once we get off, if they're still going. But you know, Friday nights is Friday night flights, so we catch flight on Friday nights. It's sad turn of events. That's of what's going down in the country right now, man. This is honestly too much for one nigga. That's what Boosie say. Too much for one. Oh wait, Kathy Holcoke was already right there. Yeah. That's the testimony. Trump dancing. So that was everything. That's everything in the carry-on. That was everything in the carry-on. So look, y'all, Trump is doing his due, and it is really opening up in these streets. Talk to a friend, talk to a neighbor. So you know what? Speaking of Trump, so this happened to me this week. I had a couple of instances, one today and one on Tuesday, where I was talking to someone about Trump. We had a little situation happen at my precinct. For those who don't know, I'm a precinct chair for a precinct in the Republican Party. I'm also the third vice chair, but I'm a precinct chair for my local precinct where I vote. And I'm in there, I go cast my vote, and my scanner is down. The ballot scanner is down. And it was a little simple problem. It wasn't like, you know, nefariously done. Like, I can say one thing about the ladies that work in my precinct, like, they all know me. The little old ladies, you know what I'm saying? Two of them, you know, they know me from school. One of them was a band booster when I was in the band. Another one, she was a graduate of my high school. Another one, she just knows me from just voting since I've been voting. And again, I'm pro. Like, I get love from the people who know and respect pro. It's only the idiots who want to give me shit. So, you know, anyway, the scanner is down. The scanner is not scanning. And the problem was the breaker tripped in the breaker box. I know the young lady that runs the office. And what it is I believe, so something is wrong with the machine, right? Or maybe the machine just draws a lot of power. It's a little older building, but it was kicking the breaker. And that's what happened. It kicked the breaker because it had already scanned 45 ballots already. And then it kicked the breaker and it wasn't taking them anymore. So they were sticking them in the emergency bin, which is on the backside of the scanner. So I stayed there, and it took them about an hour to figure out that it was the receptacle that was not, you know, giving power to the machine. And I stood there and watched them scan and put in everybody's ballot. But the people, though, when they found out they had to drop it in the emergency side, they sounded exactly, and my precinct is heavily Democrat. Heavily Democrat. Like, literally, I know all the people who vote Republican in that precinct. I know all the people who vote in that precinct as Republican. And let's just say we are essentially related. I'm going to leave it at that. So I was outside talking to a lady, And we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, I was like, full disclosure, I'm the precinct chairman for this, for for the other party. She was like, oh, you're a Republican. I said the other party. I said the Republican. She said I'm a Republican. So I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, well, tell me, why do you like Trump? And you know me, I just rattle off, my policy. I'm like, hey, man, first of all, I was raised that black people was thrown in slavery because the white man had boomsticks. Trump wants me to keep my boomsticks. I want to keep my boomsticks. If that's the difference between me being in slavery and not being in slavery, and Trump saying keep my boomsticks, and the other people are telling me that they want to take away my boomsticks, I got to go with Trump. I'm a business owner. I want to pay less taxes, and I want to be able to help the people as much as I can from my earned monies and my hard work. I got to go for Trump. I'm a father. Trump is of the ilk of, hey, parents, you know what's best for the education of your children, and the tax monies that you have invested in towards your children's education in public schools should be attached to your child. And if you think your child is in public school or private school, or if you want to homeschool, that should be your prerogative. And the money that you have saved or invested towards this education should be used for your child. So this is one of the things that he's for. I was like, I'm a HBCU mover and shaker. I didn't graduate because I seen the foolishness that was going on, and lo and behold, Trump saw the foolishness too and was like, well, hey, you guys need XYZ. Gave us a big check and then put in the HBCU initiative that had some actual structure. He took what was the existing initiative and put some real structure into it. I love that. I'm all for that. I said, then he wants to go after the illegal immigrants. It's like, listen, I'm not with illegal immigration. I don't mind people coming in. I don't mind people seeking asylum. I don't mind them doing it the right way. But I said, if you know me and I know you and we cool, are you cool with me? Are you cool with me coming in your house through the window as opposed to knocking on your door or ringing your doorbell? I said, listen, these people can come in, but ring my damn doorbell. Let me know who you are. Let me know who you are. And she was like, she couldn't do nothing but agree. She was like, you're right. And he does have some great policies. But maybe he should just keep his mouth shut. I think if he keep his mouth shut, he'd be so much better. I think that's the problem. And I was like, you're right. But when you being attacked, when you sleep for getting 2 scoops of ice cream while everybody else has 1, and there's nobody else standing up for you or saying anything, or anybody who does stand up or say anything, they're getting attacked, you got to stand up and you got to speak your piece. And she was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. So, there's a shift happening. There's a shift happening, and people are getting on Trump Force One. And I'm glad that people are getting on Trump Force One. And we just have to do what we have to do. There will be people who are going to dislike, people who are around. They're going to dislike the Charlie Kirks. They're going to dislike the MTGs. They're going to dislike the Candace Owens of the world. They're going to dislike Officer Tatum's. They're going to dislike them. But it doesn't matter because it's the policy. We'll worry about that later. Put the policies in place for me to win. And people are realizing that, and they're swinging the Trump train. So with that being said, we're going to open up the phone lines, guys, for 26 minutes. 26 minutes. We are out of here at 11 p.m. We're out of here at 11 p.m. I have to get up early. I have things I have to do in the morning. So let's make this quick. Let's make this concise. And let's make these things happen as only we know how to do. Ladies and gentlemen, phones are now open. Call in 912-376-9383, 912-376-9383. Let's jump into these comments as we get ready to get these phone calls. It's just me says, hit that like, y'all. Do me a favor, hit that like. PT Pod says it's a resource issue. LS says, funny that the boomsticks stand between us and slavery. Dems want to...
Leroy. To accept, press 1. To send...
Dems want to take your boomsticks. And the man who authored the comment on which we're reading, the homie is in the building.
All right, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy
What up, my dog?
Oh man, I can't call it. Sitting in the county where it's a firestorm of corruption going on.
That's your county.
You know,
that's your county.
Man, I hate that. I hate it right now, man. and then I'm sure you done seen some of the comments on the page we won't mention the name of, but bruh, I don't think it's any convincing. Even if they see, because their thing is, well, she's a black woman, right? I come in and tell them, okay, well, she has done damage to black women herself. So what are we talking about? And now we got a third black woman. What's her name again?
Talking about Amanda, who we was just looking at? Amanda Tipton?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Tippins or Timmons?
Tipton.
Tipton. Okay. Yeah. Amanda. Man, she 30 minutes after, I forgot the name of the department for everybody who listening, but if you watch that video, you're going to hear it. After Amanda reported her to a department that may be able to do something about what Fanny was down there doing to her, she got fired 30 minutes after that.
She got fired.
30 minutes?
She got fired.
I think that tells you all you need to know about how much she care about black women if they don't do what she wants done. Unbelievable, bro. But hopefully it makes a difference. I really do think, though, that by Courtney Kramer running for DA of Fulton County as a Republican, it may throw some kind of monkey wrench into their plans of cheating for Biden to win Georgia again. And I'm saying win in quotation marks because
he ain't win the first time.
No.
He ain't win the first time.
And anybody who believes that probably lives in a swamp in Arizona somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There are no swamps in Arizona. Not, man. It is incredible. But that rap, I thought you was gonna play the clip of the guy out there in New York who had on the white hat. He said, I'm a black Puerto Rican with kinky hair, and I'm voting for this man right here.
Donald
Trump.
Man. When he had the whole crowd saying Donald Trump. Yeah.
He made that role for him. Whereas AOC, I don't think she can walk around the Bronx.
Nah, she can't walk. Man,
if she do,
I got to find this video, man.
Look, if she do, they might throw some tomatoes for her at her. Hey, what was it? Hey, remember Vampire in Brooklyn? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, of course.
Who was it? I think it was Ed Murphy. It was one of the characters that was singing and walking down the street, and the people in that yelling, told him to get them out of here. And that's what they'll do to AOC if she walked it up.
Oh, here we go. I found it. I retweeted it. I did retweet it. Okay. Check this out. Man, they blurred out the signs. Can you see the screen? No? Okay.
Go for it, though. Let it roll.
Yeah, I'm going to let it roll. Let me get it over here. Let me get to the flight with screen. All right, guys. This is what I was looking for a second ago when it came to AOC and her foolishness. Let me turn this up so everybody can hear. Y'all, look at AOC. Check this shit out. AOC's got to go, and she dancing. She's dancing at AOC has got to go.
She ain't even concerned about getting put out.
Calling her a sellout.
Very classy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hey, my bro checked in the building. Smooth. Yeah, bro, I know. I'm going to get on just for the hell of it in a little while, though. AOC has got to go. And she is sitting there dancing to the AOC has got to go. Lord have mercy. If that ain't a smug bitch, I don't know who is.
Crockett. Nah, she just no alley.
You know what she need? Mike, what does she need, Mike?
Oh, you know what she needs.
What does AOC need, Mike?
What's his name? What's his boy name? Alex Stein, 99.
Well, maybe. But there's a particular prescription in which she needs. And Mike knows the prescription. It's a particular pill that she needs. I'm trying to see if he gonna jump in the chat. I don't know where he at. But there's a particular prescription in which AOC needs.
Something to feel that big booty like.
I'm gonna get a sign made. Man. I'm gonna get a sign made that says MD 2024. Cause there it is. There you go. She need that MD 2024. Ain't no Mad Dog 2020. Nah, she needs that MD 2024. That's what she needs. I think if she got some of that MD 2024, I think she'd be straightened the fuck out. Because that MD 2024, that MD 2024 stands strong. Yeah. Okay. Mike says he might be on a delay. It's possible.
Yeah, man, but they wild.
Yeah,
they wild up there, bro.
They wild.
I'm talking about they all out for Fanny like it's like she golden, and it's disgusting, man. She is straight up adulteress, and she got black married women protecting her. And you don't even want to talk about preachers.
Oh man.
But hey, we gotta back up a little bit. Wasn't there the speech this past Sunday in Morehouse?
Yes.
You see that trash?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
I was on the road. I started watching a little bit. I was on the road from Columbus, from state convention. I don't know. I might have been on the phone with Mike. I don't know. I might have been talking. I started watching some of that crap, and I was like, man, get out of here. What I will say, so I seen people talking about, there was a few kids who turned their back on Biden and this, that, and the third. And it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But
a few walked out.
There were some walkouts, but also what a lot of people didn't hit on or talk about that I saw a few people post online is that when Biden came to the podium, when they introduced him, all of the alumni and the grown people stood up and applauded. The people who stood up and applauded were all the people who were alums or visitors. All of the graduates essentially stayed sitting.
Yep.
That was big to me.
Clapping like seals.
No, they didn't even clap. They just sat there. The graduates?
No, I'm talking about
the other ones.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's exactly what they sounded like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, jump right up. I'm like, are you kidding me?
So I respect those kids. Now there were a lot of people who were like, oh, but they still went to the graduation. Like, nigga, fuck you mean? Of course they still went to the graduation. Like, nigga, you got they family invested in this shit. Like, Of course.
Yeah.
And let's remember this. Let's remember this, because I think people are being too big of a jackass to remember that these kids who graduated this weekend right here, they're the kids who didn't get to this year's graduating class is the ones who didn't get to graduate in 2020. They didn't have a graduation ceremony.
Not like a normal.
No, yeah, they had. Yeah, it was COVID. It was shut down
completely.
This is the 2020.
Yeah.
This the class for 2020.
Wow.
This the class of 2020. So they didn't have a stage. They didn't have a graduation ceremony. If they had a graduation, it was the drive-by graduation thing. You know, that was big during 2020. They didn't have the stage. They didn't have the tassel crossover. They didn't have that. So they went through all of high school, didn't get to walk across the stage. And now you got, that was the big thing that was going on with no prom. No prom. Yeah. And the big thing, that was a huge when the protests was canceling those canceled the other graduations that was going on. That was a big thing that was being said. It's like, damn, bro, these kids literally the two biggest graduations of their life, they don't have a graduation.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, they took it from them.
Yeah.
With the COVID.
Yep, with the COVID base.
Well, I still kind of wish they would have just walked out. I mean, I know that was important to them, but just for the optics, but them sitting down was huge.
Yeah, them sitting
that
down
let
was
you
major.
know that. Yeah, that let you know that class won't be voting for them, and a lot of other graduates not gonna vote for them.
Mm-hmm. So true.
But some got to change here, man. Some got to change. I mean, she got how many votes? 80-something thousand.
Too damn many.
Yeah, really.
Too damn many.
I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. And then your boy Nathan Wade at the I won speech, like she done won the whole thing. That was just the primary.
Mm-hmm.
And she coming on making a speech like, this ain't like it ain't no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now you still got some business to handle from November. And if Jim Jordan managed to get her up there to Congress and she got to answer questions in front of everybody, it's gonna be some problems.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, it should be. Let me say it like that. Because, man, she is filthy. I mean, she has taken funds that were supposed to help the youth and used it for something else, whether it's paying Wade or slide money to some nonprofit in Alabama. I mean, good night.
Yeah, man. The chick is crazy. The chick is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And she thought
she feel like she ain't got an answer to no. And feel like she ain't got an answer to nobody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then want to blame everything on racism and she a black woman. They use the word racism and racist like a particular group used the word anti-Semitism to the point where it means nothing.
Yeah, they really are erasing the meaning of those words quickly.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's the craziest thing about it, bro? The people that's doing this are racist.
Mm-hmm.
Are the ones who she hired. Here's a prime example for you. During this case, she hired Nathan Wade and two other lawyers. a white female and a white male. She paid Nathan Wade $250 out, and she ain't paid the white people she hired who actually know Rico. She wasn't paying them that much.
Nope.
And the trip part is, if these people who are out here fronting like this were actually doing something for their community, they probably a lot more people would be on her side. But they're not even doing that.
Nope. And they're scared to hold her accountable. This shit's sad.
Yeah. It's like, there's people dying in the jail, ain't did nothing about it. Ain't did nothing about it. More people die in jail, still same thing, nothing about it.
I swear, and that's a goddamn shame.
LaButte got reelected, the sheriff in Fulton County, for those who don't know.
Yep. I saw LaButte.
Who is over the jail.
I saw Mr. Do him in the butt. Pause.
What, 10, 11 black men have died? Wait, I think it was one black female. Hold on, but I thought they cared about black people.
Nope, not really. The biggest lie of all lies is told.
Pretenders. But if you call them out and you black, then you every name in the book.
What would you like to make disappear?
You're racist.
Yeah. You don't love your people. Because I won't support an adulteress?
You're racist, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I told this one chick, for you to support an adulteress, your husband does whatever he likes without you. If you marry. It's sick, man. It's sick. It's disgusting. Well, maybe Trump get in there, maybe he'll hold her accountable. If she go to D.C. and had to answer questions, I think we're going to see something different. I don't see how she can get out of that.
I don't see either, but man, they'll make it happen, bro. Yeah, we talking about some horrible people.
Man, Jim Jordan should send the Capitol Police down here to pick her up. if she don't, if you or I get subpoenaed and we don't show up, you seen what happened to what's his name? I can't believe it's slipping. Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon
get locked up, ain't it?
Yeah. He didn't answer the subpoena. So then the same thing should happen to her if she don't answer the subpoena. Same thing. They should come pick her up at work, because you know what she's going to be. Unless, she get tipped off, of course. Talking about all the protection she needs. I'm so tired of them screaming about death threats. And she worried about Trump people getting her. She need to be concerned with YSL. That's who really want her. While she tripping, that's who really checking for you, boo. They're the ones keeping you from going to the store by yourself.
Oh, this just in. Dr. Umar back in Savannah, June 16th.
Oh, boy. He's still building the school?
I don't know. I'm going to find out. Oh, and he going to be in Atlanta on June 20th for the Juneteenth Festival?
Oh, here we go. Juneteenth. Thanks, Biden. You really did something with that. How he do that, and Trump was going to do it, but Obama didn't do it. Unreal. And then it's nothing. It's not even a real holiday. They still claim it is, but it's not. That was a cultural thing.
Yeah. It was cultural, but it's still real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what bothers
I
me
mean,
about Republicans and conservatives. Like that's the biggest win that is their win, and they should own their win. Like that is like the Civil War. You claim that you fought the Civil War to end slavery, but then when it comes to the day that the very last slave was free, oh, it's a fake holiday. Like, wait a minute, guys. You're the ones who said that you fought to free the slaves. Now it's a free holiday. Now it's a fake holiday. Man, y'all got to sit down somewhere.
No doubt.
Y'all definitely got to sit down. Claim that win. Tell the world, yeah, that's my holiday. And these Democrats out here trying to get a win off of my holiday, but let the record show that that's my holiday. And if it wasn't for us, if the Democrats were still in power like they wanted to be back then, there wouldn't be a such thing as Juneteenth. That's all they got to do.
If the Congressional Black Caucus was worth two, I'm not gonna say the next word, respect the program. They when he came with that, they would have used that to push for reparations. Like, hey, I mean, this is obvious evidence right here.
Ooh, you getting
spicy. It was 2 years later.
Ooh, you getting spicy on their asses tonight.
I mean, look, man, it's right there. I mean, you think it would be a layup, but they ain't there for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're against us, all of them, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
You know, the reparations that should be coming to black people goes to a place over there in the Middle East. That's our quote friend.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pay protocol? Can I pay you to be my friend?
Sure. I need that. I need that Israeli payment.
But are you really my friend if I'm paying you?
Not really, but I'll take that. I'll take that money.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Definitely take that money.
What's the saying? Closed mouths don't get fed. Of course. But man, it's some straight up rules.
Mm-hmm.
Man, but you heard what else happened on Sunday in the Congo?
What happened in the Congo?
Oh man, a couple of Americans. I haven't seen pictures yet, and one of them was a American Israeli as well. They went over there and tried to stage some kind of coup, and they ain't going home.
Oh,
why?
You talking about the son?
They ain't breathing no
talking
more.
about the daddy and the son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I seen that.
Seen that. And you put that with what happened in Haiti?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. They playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a game. They finding out real quickly it is not a game.
You can't just roll in there like you did before.
Mm-hmm.
People hip to it.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them willing to go all the way with it.
Pure craziness.
You know,
man.
I mean,
pure craziness.
You know, we look at what happened on J6 and these clowns who, you know, pro black, whatever, black BLM, whatever you want to call it. They are on the side of the politicians that was inside cowering and hiding because they thought some people was coming to see about them and their decision making.
Mm-hmm.
And you standing there with them, the ones who, man, do you like going to the grocery store?
Sometimes.
The prices. I'm just saying, for what the prices are now.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
Not in the least bit. That's why I said sometimes I only like going when there's certain sales on. That's why I say sometimes.
Unbelievable.
It is all unbelievable, man. But appreciate you, man. It's 11 o'clock. Like I said, I got to get my ass out early tonight in the morning. I got things I got to do. This is the Leroy Jenkins segment of the show.
Damn right.
Calling in from Fulton County, man. Appreciate you, brother, as always. Everybody, make sure y'all smash the like button, man, and share the stream. And we gonna hold it down like that, man. Leroy, I will hear from you next week, Friday. Matter of fact, I'll probably hear from you Sunday, man. Make sure you check out Rumble on Rumble. I want to see you in the chat. Yes, sir.
We're going to get the Rumble. Hey, we got to do that Rumble on Rumble for Rumble Road one time.
Yeah. We're going to do that. Matter of fact,
in front of the sign.
We'll be in Atlanta on the June for the Juneteenth Festival. So let's see what we can make happen, Captain.
So hit me up.
Alrighty, brother, man. Appreciate you, man. Talk to you soon, brother. Yep. All right, guys. My dog Leroy checking in. Great call as always. Anyway, y'all, it's 11 o'clock on the dot under my drop top, and it's time for me to cruise the sheets because I got things to do tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, though, with my partner, Tim with a Y. I appreciate y'all for coming in, enjoying the show. Laugh up. Wait, before we hang up, wait a minute. See, I go to hang up.
Call from
and I can't hang
Mike
up.
Gold. To accept, press 1. To send.
And I can't hang up because my partner in crime calls. So let's get my partner in, and then we're going to play the outro, and then I'm going to sleep. I don't even think I'm playing GTA tonight. What's up, brother?
What up, man? I was polite. Wanted to let Leroy come in and talk, man. I just I sent you a little Clinton's Haiti thing. But we got to look deeper into this, man. It's very interesting. A lot on our ignorance here, because as you know, Haiti is an island, right, or part of an island that's also shared by the Dominican Republic, right? So which is a relatively successful place, whereas Haiti is like you know what I'm saying, like $10, you know what I mean, will buy you a house there. So it's in a rough place and has been an economically depressed place for a very long time. I don't know what's going on, man, but that's going to require some investigation, man. If you look into it, there's a long history between the U.S. and Haiti, and supposedly we and France take care of them because Cuba and the communism there. So, and then of course, really drug running. So we'll see.
See, I'll tell you what happened.
What?
Haiti got free. They freed themselves, and then in turn they came over here, and they helped free America. And then they went back and it was like, oh, y'all motherfucker. Oh, okay. So they were, Haiti was Cuba before Cuba.
Right.
Cuba got an opportunity to actually like make something of themselves, and then they got shut down. Haiti, they was just like, bitch, every time you jump up, we gonna step on your neck. Every time you jump up, we gonna step on your neck. And the only time we'll let you thrive, I'm using the dreaded air quotes when I say thrive. The only time we'll let you thrive is when we have our installed government officials.
Right. I see that. And that's, okay. What I need to do, though, is study more about the relationship of the Dominican Republic, because that's going to be very important. You know, it's an island that is two very different countries. I mean, what's it is to, as you can see, basically from basic history, basically it was where the French dropped off the slaves when they were done with them. You know what I mean? And where slaves who had, become pirates and freed themselves and stuff like that, just like Jamaica, right? So then and you can see that, but then the Dominican is right there with a different people that speak a different language, that are a different color, and it's, you know what I mean? Not a big strip of land. It's not much bigger than Florida. In fact, I don't even know if it's as big as Florida. So, that's interesting. There's something going on there, because I know we're friends with the Dominican, and we're supposedly friends with Haiti. So, why are we, doing, I don't know what's going on, man. Other than, every time they've tried to, kind of break ties with whoever they're working with, it's, I think it's the fear of communism, right? Is that why we keep them on the, so why do we treat the Dominican Republic so good then? That's what I got to figure out there. What's the benefit? What's the play? So unless Dominican is.
I'm about to play something right now. Let me know if you can hear it.
I watch on my TV, but let me hit my mute so you don't get that echo.
The Clinton family has committed against the country of Haiti.
The Bill Clinton Foundation stole money! Haiti's earthquake relief money!
They pretend they like us. They've been deceiving us. It's time for us to wake up.
Are you guys immigrants?
Yes, I'm from Haiti.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, yes.
Bill Clinton signed laws to incarcerate black people. We don't want the Clintons. They are criminals. They are evil.
Haitian immigrants protest the Clintons and support Trump at the DNC.
Wow.
See, the media is portraying Donald Trump as a racist against immigrant. He's not against immigrant. He's against the criminal who's coming in here committing crimes. He's not against
Holy shit.
Muslim.
That's
He's
powerful.
against terrorists. You see, the Clintons and the Democrats, all they doing is just entertaining those criminals.
Why don't you guys like Hillary?
We hate Hillary because
Hillary
Bill Clinton
raped our
signed
land,
laws to incarcerate black people. All the Clintons are doing is more jails, more projects, more welfare. We need opportunities just like anybody else. They pretend they like us. They've been deceiving us. It's time for us to wake up. We don't want the Clintons. They are criminals. They are evil. When you compare the Clintons to Donald Trump, it's night and day. Okay, night and day.
So what is the main
Donald
message
Trump is a
of your...
businessman. He's gonna bring opportunities for everybody else. He's gonna be the president for all Americans.
What is the main message of this protest right here?
The main message we have here is that Hillary Clinton belongs in jail. We believe that the world should know about the crimes the Clinton family has committed against the country of Haiti, the money they have stolen from the earthquake victims, and we believe that were this to be anyone else, they would be in jail right now. She's not in jail because she's being protected by the Obama administration, Justice Department, State Department.
Wow. Powerful.
So they've been listen, y'all, they have been blowing the whistle on them for a very long time. People's just been missing the boat. Missing the boat.
Yeah, man. And it's so interesting because, you know, I've kicked it with a lot of Jamaican brothers, and it's they sound like like, you know, a dude from Texas versus a dude from New York. You know, like it's not that different. You know, they're clearly, you know what I mean? It's not all that different, their language and their culture. So I just got more studying to do before I make a hard decision. I got to figure out what the heck's going on, because clearly Haiti has been screwed over by the American justice system. And, you know, whenever we come in and set a charity up, you better hold on to your money.
Better hold on to your monies. That's for sure.
Anyway, man, yeah, I did want to dig into that because that could be important on some level that, you know, we don't know about yet, because it's right there and it's just an interesting thing. And so, yeah, man, that, and then, man, that whistleblower lady, man, she was powerful. That was really, really good. Just wow. And what she had to do, you know, and the fact that she stayed the course. And, you know, they keep an eye on her, man. And, you know, we hope, you know, hopefully she gets her own show, you know, on Fox. You know, at least Real America's Voice, you know, a podcast. Right. Let's go.
Right,
you know,
right.
So yeah, man, that's interesting stuff. I got to watch that whole video too. So, all right, my brother, get some rest. Have a hell of a Saturday. I'll talk to you, man. And then Rumble on Rumble. LS, we miss you. Come back. We'll see you 7 Central, 8 East.
8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Rumble on Rumble. Protocol, Fresh Mike. It goes down. Shouts out to all my ringside rumblers. It's a time in the day, man. It's a time in the day. So that's what it is. All right, bro. Yeah, man. We'll talk tomorrow, man.
We're going to land this plane and call it. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Man. All right, land the plane and call it. All right, bro. Peace, peace. So, yeah, y'all. Yeah, man. We landing this plane. We're landing this plane. It's over. Phone lines are closed. I'm tired, boss. I am tired. So, appreciate y'all for coming in, man. It was a hell of a Friday. I enjoyed it. Now it's time for us to part ways. I don't want to leave, but I got to go right now. And on Sunday, I'll be back to hold you down. Make sure you like the stream wherever you are. Hit share in YouTube if you're still watching this now. I'm going to upload the whole video in its entirety because we had some technical difficulties. And that's the whole one will be uploaded sometime tomorrow. Y'all be good. Y'all stay blessed. And it's time to get up out of here. It's my guy, Tim with a Y. The name of the song is called I Love Me. It's featuring Salem the Dream. All right. Let's go ahead, y'all, and let's touch down.
Yeah. Woo. I'm feeling this one. Nice groove. Yeah. I'm so glad that you're getting what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hey. One time. I'm so glad that you're getting what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah, I'm so happy you left for what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah, I'm so glad that you get to what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah, I'm so happy you left for what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Cause I love me some me. Yeah, I love me some me. Yeah, I want to be free. So please just let me be. Yeah, I love me some me. I love me some me. And I want to be free. So please just let me be.
Take foot like candy, no belly up, man. I'm a satellite Randy. Good with my hands, I'ma use them cut handy. Kissing on your neck while I'm gripping on your fanny. Get to make moves front row at the Grammy. She like me cause I'm nasty, fuck cause she answer. Baby, I'm the move, glad be the vibes. We can kick it into groove, ain't nothing you can lose. I want you to get loose. Yeah, I got a heart here, she suck it with them too. Fill her with the pussy, I'ma play it like a blue. Yeah, I'm known for being cool, not for being rude. So that why she like me, she wanna be my wifey. I'm sorry, little babe, I'm in the sky, you gotta Skype me. Yeah, so that why she like me, she wanna be my wifey. I'm sorry, little babe, I'm in the sky, you gotta Skype me.
I'm so glad that you get to what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah, I'm so happy you left for what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah, I'm so glad that you get to what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Yeah, I'm so happy you left for what you want now. Cause you don't have me. Cause I love me some me. Yeah, I love me some me. Yeah, I want to be free. So please just let me be. Yeah, I love me some me. Yeah, I love me some me. Yeah, and I want to be free. So please just let me be. Leave me alone. I'm building up a buzz while you blow up my phone. I'm focused to know the components for the moment I'm on. And all the capping, no distraction, so I'm back in my zone. Whoa. So you really thought I would forever wait in vain. So you really thought I would never replace the pain. So you really thought I would never gon' break the chain. So you really thought I would forever stay the same, girl. Girl, you're funny. I got my heart, you ain't never take it from me. Now I'm running to the money. Yeah.